Hello and welcome to Absolute F1. I'm Kriya Gang here. A phenomenal race weekend in Bahrain. And as you just saw there, Sebastian Vettel's career highlights. And now he gets to add to it a 200th Grand Prix with a victory. Joining me on the show today is our Formula One experts, Chops, Gary and Vic. Welcome to the show, gents. I think let's start off chatting about a team that we spoke in depth about last week, and that is Red Bull. A disappointing race for them. Both drivers out very quickly. I think let's start with Daniel Ricciardo. Vic, what went wrong? Hello and welcome to Absolute F1. I'm Kriya Ganga. We start today on quite a sad note as we say goodbye to Sergio Marchionne, boss of Ferrari, who passed away earlier today at the age of 66 from complications from soldier surgery. He was in a coma over the race weekend, and we did get word today that he has passed away. Welcome to Absolute F1. I'm Kriya Gangia, and just watching that clips, or those few clips of Canada, it really is getting the fires burning for this weekend coming. But we'll get into that as we progress through the show. Guys, welcome. I think first I need to give you a royal welcome now that we have Monaco under our belt. Tell me, everyone's saying that it was a boring race, but Gary, you said it was super exciting. Because they are finishing on top. Like we did see this weekend from Lewis Hamilton. And we did mention that Sebastian Vettel had a bit of a oopsie. Let's take a look at the race highlights. Chops, I think as a driver, that mindset that you must have, you're out there, you are leading, and now all of a sudden you have problems with your car. What do you do?
Oh, it's a cocktail of confusions of the mind.
You know what's a nice thing about Hungary? Is that as much as it is a slow track, I think it's going to give us a lot of action because there's some really nice corners as we go into it. Maybe not as many overtaking opportunities, but definitely some drama, right, Chops? All right, well, we've spoken quite a bit about Canada, all about the racetrack, having long straights and some great overtaking points. Let's take a lap around the track with Kubica. Well, thank you for joining us for Absolute F1. It's almost the end of the show. And Vic, you've already said that Daniel Ricciardo is going to win. Chops, who are you going with?
I'm hoping Sebastian could emerge here and just close the gap a bit to keep the championship in flavor.
Well, he does have 17 points to catch up on. We are out of here. We will be back again before the next race because we're taking a little bit of break for summer. All right, so as we always do here on Absolute F1, in a quick one, gents, who are you going to go for, Gary?
Vettel.
Vettel?
Yeah,
really?
I'm going to go with Vettel. I think he's gonna come back this weekend.
I did not see that coming from you.
Well,
you, Chops?
he's just copied my style. I'd have gone with Vettel, you know, purely because of the power unit with Ferrari down the straight. And that's the hope we have.
Okay, well, you know what? On this one, I think I'm going to go with Lewis Hamilton because neither of you boys decided to choose him.
But an interesting one to watch out for. Watch the Toro Rossos this weekend. The Honda engine is starting to go better at the high-speed track. This could determine what's going to happen at Red Bull next year.
No, I don't know. I don't have trust with Brendan Hartley at the moment.
Let's wait and see.
Just watch the engine. I don't care about the drivers. Just watch how the engine goes. This could be very important to what's going to happen in Formula One and Red Bull next year. All
right, perfect. Well, thank you so much for tuning to Absolute F1. We will see you after the next race. When you get to hang out with the brow queen herself, you'd imagine that I prep for a situation like this. No, I didn't. These are all natural. So apparently she can tell your personality from what your brows look like. At the moment, my personality is messy. Let's go meet her. You have to be very brave to take the leap from corporate stability to follow your dreams. And today's guest has mustered up the courage, and it's resulted in a delightfully delicious career. Nazira Musa has turned her love for cooking into something we can all enjoy today. Dr. Al Subramaniam is one of the world's most renowned violinists. He's played on stages like the Sydney Opera House and the Royal Albert Hall. And tonight, South Africans get a live performance. And in just a few moments, this theatre is going to be jam-packed. And you know what? I get an exclusive interview. One of my guilty pleasures in life is food, especially great food. So when the opportunity came to speak to one of South Africa's youngest leading chefs, obviously I had to take it.
Inside, I'm just gonna top the curry off with that.
Okay, now I'm salivating, so shall we start?
Cool, let's do this.
I'm not chopping onions, I refuse.
Okay, let's just use the onions whole. Okay, we're not gonna do that.
It's easy to take spices for granted until they're missing from your meal. I can't imagine a breakfast egg without pepper, fenugreek in my dosa or cinnamon in my coffee. But the question is, where do all these spices come from? And the perfect place to answer it is Zanzibar, and that's my mission today. I'm guessing that this is lemongrass.
You're right, it is lemongrass.
What is the Swahili name for lemongrass?
Chai chai.
Chai chai. Smells really good, very lemony, obviously, because it's lemongrass. In 2017, we are going to be celebrating Women's Month with Jacaranda FM in a very special way. We're going to be looking at women who have done fantastic things for South Africa, and I think that it's apt that we start off with the 1956 Women's March. Hey guys, I'm Kriya Gang, bringing you our top stories from Celebs.com. A store called That's It reportedly gave Terry Petter a 20,000 Rand dress to wear to the premiere of Mandela: A Long Walk to Freedom. She was given the dress strictly on loan, but decided to keep it instead because she's friends with the owner.